Well, welcome along to the second of a series of Shrimpscast for this season, 2009-2010, our final one at Christie Park. Throughout this season we'll be putting together a series of Shrimpscasts for you to have a look at and listen along to, courtesy of Brian Sheldon's fantastic photographs, and you, the fans, players, officials, and even one or two words from the management. Well, Saturday the 15th of August, so our second match in League Two for this season, and it was Burton's first home match in League Two. Around about 350 Shrimps decided to make the trip down the M6 and across the A50 to welcome Burton Albion to League Two football in style. Well, everybody that made the trip down to the Pirelli Stadium got caught up in the party carnival atmosphere that the Brewers put on, and I think it would be fair to say that we were very optimistic. As you probably know, the fans of Morecambe Football Club clubbed together and paid for a fantastic 150-foot banner to welcome Burton Albion to the Football League. Just before the match, I caught up with the organiser of the said banner, Michael Gibson, who was in a playful mood. So what gave you the idea of the banner then?
I had a dream. One day I woke up, bright flashing lights, and there it was, a gigantic lollipop to say. And then of course I remembered the banner, and that was that.
Good stuff. And I take it that it's the Shrimp's Voices that have paid for this?
No, just me. No.
Just you by yourself, okay. So you're not giving anybody else any credit whatsoever?
None at all.
Okay, that's very kind of you, that.
Oh, okay then. I can't name them all, there's about 20 people. Thank you very much to all of them.
Good stuff, can't wait to see it. Just before the match I caught up with one or two Shrimps fans and asked them their feelings about the day and what their predictions were. So what's your name?
Curly.
Hi Curly, what's your prediction for today?
2-0.
2-0, who's going to score?
Twist first, then Craney.
Very brave, very brave. What's your name?
Daniel Campbell.
Daniel Campbell, and what's your prediction for today, Daniel?
3-0.
3-0, who's going to score?
Jevons 2 and Craney 1.
Very good. Right, let's see who wins. I know this guy, Brian Campbell. How you doing, Brian?
Alright, Mark.
Yeah, did you get down? What time did you get down today?
Oh, about an hour or so ago.
An hour or so, yeah.
The M6, it's fine.
It was a nightmare today, wasn't it? But good turnout for their first home game.
Yeah, it should be good. Good atmosphere, end-to-end football, I hope.
Yeah, good. All as well. What's your prediction for today?
I think they'll probably score first and we'll wake up, come back 3-1 to us.
Thanks, Brian. Now then, Mr. Barrett.
How do?
How do, better known as Carlisle Paul.
Can I steal his...
How are you doing? Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Good. What time do you get down today?
We've been in the pub for the last 2.5 hours, sapping up the talking to Burton fans.
What time did you set off this morning?
About, I think it was 9:30.
You're talking to the Burton fans, what kind of mood are they in?
Basically shaking their hands, welcoming them to the Football League, and saying what a friendly club we are, and I hope to see them at our ground.
Brilliant, here they come. Well, at half-time we were 2-1 down, but the atmosphere on the terrace was still one of joviality, and it was at this point I spotted and caught up with USA Shrimp and his son Sam, who had made the longest trip of the day. They had come all the way from Philadelphia. So here we are with Richard and Sam, who've come all over from the good old US of A. Say hello.
Hi.
Now, Richard, so tell everybody where you're from.
We live just outside of Philadelphia. Now I've been living in the US for about 13 years.
Originally from
sunny Morecambe.
Of course. So what do you do out there? What made you move out to USA?
I married a Jersey girl, so we went over there. We got married actually in England, but then moved over to America, and I teach Spanish at a high school in Philly.
That explains a lot of your birthday messages on Shrimp's Voices. So speaking of Shrimp's Voices, you're a moderator on Shrimp's Voice. You've been a long time member of Shrimp's Voices. What does it mean to you?
It helped me reconnect with not just the club, but also people in Morecambe, and it's very hard to follow Morecambe. So there's no TV coverage or everything over there. But with Shrimp's voice, it's allowed me to get all the gossip and everything that's going on. Say not just about the football, but folk in and around town as well. So it's a lifeline for me.
Absolutely, making new friends too. Friends you would have never met before if it wasn't for the internet. So he very famously did the award for Shrimp's Voices Player of the Year, a bit of a live link-up from the United States. How was that?
It was brilliant. It was, I was a little nervous making my speech and whatnot, but it was good. It was really good to have that feel, connected to the club and feel like connection with the town and the football as well.
I can tell you, it went down really well. It was I think it was the highlight of the evening. It was the only time the room went quiet that night, I'll tell you. So, back here to Burton, we're 3-1 down. So we don't want you to become known as Richard the Jinx.
And I don't want to turn into the new Aspers. So, well, I wasn't here for the first 20 minutes because we had a bit of a nightmare getting here. So now that I'm here, maybe they can start turning on the style. And there's plenty of time yet. We'll come back.
Good stuff. All right, nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Well, as you heard there, Richard was still full of optimism at half-time. I think it'd be fair to say that most Shrimps fans were. However, it wasn't to be, and things went from bad to worse in the second half, and the scoreline ended up 5-2 to Burton Albion. Well, it was a bit of a sombre mood coming out of the Pirelli Stadium, but I think it'd be fair to say that by the time we got halfway up the M6, we were already looking forward to the lads bouncing back at Barnet. So onwards and upwards, as we say, let's put this one behind us and we'll see what happens Tuesday night. Well, thanks very much for listening to this Shrimpscast. Hopefully it hasn't bored you too much. Like our season, it can only get better, and we will be trying to up the quality of this and get more people involved. So, Barnet Tuesday night, I'm going to leave you with the thoughts of Mr. Jim Bentley.
Just a message for all the fans. Your support's been brilliant over the last couple of seasons. Now we're moving to our last season here at Christie Park. So really get behind the lads because they appreciate it. And let's finish on a good note here at Christie Park.